We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Charlie Morton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So here is Alec Bohm, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that's going to land foul. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Count 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And there are two away now.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Good battle. Count remains full. Swing and a line drive. Mccutchen gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Reese Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. Mccutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now here is Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Full count still. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up Acuna, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he falls behind 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike three called, and the inning is over. So a two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Philly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. His career line against Wheeler comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And this is taken outside for ball one. Wheeler has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
1 out, nobody on. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. The throw into second. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Throw on to second will not be in time to double up the runner, so they'll just get the one on the line out.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now into the box is Austin Riley. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Look, now the pitch.
0-1.
Ozuna stands at second with two gone. Down and away, ball one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
That's taken for a called strike two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Wheeler, 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Wheeler.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the running play. Two down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Base is empty, two away, and Adam Hazley digs in now. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Pache. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch. They'll try trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
And stepping in, Charlie Morton.
It's coming back around.
First pitch on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Ball one.
Ball and a strike.
One ball,
Bases
one
are
strike.
empty, one man out. One and two now to the Braves
One ball,
pitcher.
two strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a
Now
hitter.
batting,
When you
second
fall behind in
baseman,
the count, 1 and
Ozzie.
2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches. But when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Paisley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3 balls, 2
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Hawk a quick check on first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
McCutchen, or just Cutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Next, it'll be Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0 count, here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning.
Swanson.
The pitch. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the phone right there. He's got a
number
shutout
5.
going, and he really
Freddy
seems to have this lineup off balance.
Freeman.
Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that one is gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddy Freeman. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Ronald
He will
Acuna
take strike one on the
Jr.
fastball here. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Ball 2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Already to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And now the first pitch.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. One and one, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson plays it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Freeman might try to make a play on it. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to permanent strikes.
Leading up,
Thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Travis Darno.
First offering on its way. Travis Darno stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. is laid off, and the count runs full.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Mccutchen, and they can't run it down. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the first down.
Now batting with a third baseman, Austin Riley.
Next to hit is Austin Riley. First pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So next to hit is Christian Pache. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, here is Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman, Alec.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75, and he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering. Bryce Harper is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Well, he helps him out there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Josh Tomlin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mccutchen carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. Harper over at second. Hoskins at first, 1 gone. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him at third. So runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Now back. Catcher.
Usually a hitter will shorten the swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
JT Realmuto will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Gene Segura standing in. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
4 runs here in this half inning. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Phillies on top, 6-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orlando
your
Arcia
attention,
is going to
please.
come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And
Ball
that
one.
misses for ball 1.
Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
In the air, down the line and left. McCutchen on the move. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall, down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Second base.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Arcia stands at second with no outs. Fastball just missed above the zone. Here's the 2-0. And it's fouled away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A runner at second, nobody out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Arcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As the gap shortens to 4 now.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and get that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that catch.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. That one yanked just foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
Stepping in next, Freddy Freeman, who went deep last time up. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The first with it is Wheeler, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. There we go. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he just showed off why he's known for having one of the better arms in the league from behind the dish. He had a big lead at first, but it didn't matter. That was a great throw.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right
Your
now,
attention,
that
please.
could be a big reason
Now
why.
pitching for the Braves.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number
Touki
62.
Toussaint is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Up
When
next
you've got
for
the pitcher
Philadelphia.
leading off an inning, you have to
third
feel
baseman,
pretty confident about
Alex
getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now into the box, Adam Hazley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball three. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the first pitch.
That pitch is out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
One 1-0 count. Here it is.
Outside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Wheeler at second. Hazley is over at first with one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Reese Hoskins waits on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Swing and a liner. But this will get into foul territory. 3 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to stand in is Reese Hoskins. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. count remains full.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The left fielder, number 22.
Next up, Mccutchen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Philadelphia's on top, 7-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 0-for-2 for him to this
The
point.
center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
High and deep down the left field line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Usually I don't care, I'm chasing money and fame. Lord, she struck a chord, playing my heartstrings.
Hector Neris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Hector Neris.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ozuna, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up. Segura has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Now to bat, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now is JT Realmuto. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Gene Segura As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies down in order. They're on top 7-2. The batter will be Christian Pache. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
A wave and a miss made him reach.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
No, that's bad.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Ender Inciarte come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ender Inciarte.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Coming on is Mccutchen. He gets there, but he missed it.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Mccutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row. And it was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, a really good base running. He did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
Dansby Swanson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Inciarte on second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He has a 3 for 12 line. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddy Freeman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Hit out toward second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves 3. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ronald Urias will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Jackson, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. In there, 1-2 now. From the stretch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Torreyes over at second. Bohm at first, 1 gone. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there. Now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Phillies lead it 7-3. David Hale is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
David Hale.
Acuna digs in now.
Here we go. For the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the AB now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering.
Hey!
0-1 on its way. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit to third. Reined in. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in will be Travis d'Arnaud. For his career in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now to the plate, Austin Riley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. d'Arnaud, runner at first with 2 gone. This pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.